Heartburn symptoms or acid reflux. Yep. I mean, a flare-up of your acid reflux or heartburn could actually be a sign of increased stress in your life. Even new heartburn symptoms or acid reflux could be a sign of increased stress. Guys, this is something my patients have told me over the years. Many of them, they can often tell or they notice when they're stressed. One of the symptoms they might have is an increase in acid reflux symptoms. Also, another sign that your body may be under stress is skin rashes or itchiness. I'll never forget, I had a girlfriend during residency who would get a little patch of eczema flare up above her eyebrow whenever she was stressed. I remember I noticed it and I asked her about it. She says, oh, this pops up every time I'm stressed, the same spot, the same location, the same, everything. So an increase in eczema or rashes or things like that can happen with stress. But guys, let's also talk about muscle tension. I mean, how many of you have felt what I'm going to say, and I know I felt, is an increase in muscle tension, like in my neck, in my back, sort of feeling clenched up and tightened, right? That muscle tension and that back pain and discomfort can absolutely be a sign of stress. And let's not forget headaches. Now, this is, headaches is not necessarily uncommon. I think a lot of times we think of headaches as being associated with stress, etc. But the answer, rather the truth is yes, headaches can be associated with stress. Now, one thing I want to say here is that if you have any of the symptoms I'm going to mention in this video or others, you shouldn't assume that it's due to stress. All of the symptoms I'm mentioning could be due to a number of things, some more serious than others. So you've got to talk to your doctor about your symptoms so that your doctor can make sure of what actually is causing it, whether it's stress or something else, something more serious, less, whatever the case is, okay? So let me just be very clear about that. And let's talk about sleep, right? When we're stressed, insomnia is not unusual. We may literally be lying in bed at night, mind racing, because we are stressed, but also sleeping too much can also be a symptom of stress as well. Sometimes simply wanting to sort of get into the covers and pull the covers up over your head, that sort of feeling can also be a sign of stress. And let's not forget our bowels. When I was in medical school, before every test, my stomach used to get so funny. It would get so irritable. My bowels would change, et cetera, et cetera. And I knew it was a sign of stress. And I don't know if that happens to you. Let me know in the comments if it does. But bowel changes, whether it's more constipation or diarrhea or funny in the tummy, et cetera, those changes could be signs of stress. And once again, I told you before, when you have a change in bowel habits, you always want to understand why, because there are more serious causes of changes in bowel habits other than stress. You got to find that out, which you do by talking to your doctor. So don't assume, okay? But just a couple other things I wanted to mention. Decreased motivation, guys, huge. Sometimes when we're stressed out, we simply feel different. We just don't feel like ourselves. We may not feel motivated. We may not feel like we're in the game, and that's important. Also, feeling irritable, feeling angry, feeling upset, feeling moody. These are all potential signs of stress as well, which I know we can all understand and relate to. I'd love to know, what do you experience when you're stressed? How does your body change to let you know that you're stressed? Write in the comments, and I always ask you to do so because oftentimes what you write actually helps other people. Remember, talk to your doctor about any and all symptoms you have to find out what's going on. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, and video creator. I am here hoping that you are not stressed. Please like and follow my page if you haven't. Also, consider joining my subscription groups on Facebook. For those of you on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, click the little bell for updates. And guys, I'll see you soon.